Hi, I'm Maria Burke from Inspiraction. I am a life and business coach, and I actually prefer to call myself a personal empowerment coach because for me it's all about empowering my clients to completely trust and rely on themselves and to really stand on their own 2 feet and find out who they are for themselves so they can live their best lives and be the best version of themselves. So as part of my work, I do one-on-ones, and I do those both in person and I can do them also via the internet. And I'm doing those all around the world, and they're really successful, and I really enjoy them. But what I love most of all in my work is giving courses. And there is one particular course that I love most of all, and that is a course called Jumpstart Your Life. Now, I developed this myself back in 2006. I had a phone call from a friend who asked me would I give a course. She'd been at one of my training when I was doing some of my pro bono training courses. She'd been at one of those sessions, and she knew that there was a need in our local area for me to give a course, basically. And my initial reaction was, no, I can't be doing that, and I'm not in the right space. But I got over myself, and within 10 days there were 26 people over 2 nights taking what has now become the Jumpstart Your Life course, and I've actually never changed the material from the first time round. So it's a 5-week course, and it covers everything from affirmations, visualization, meditation, goal setting. It's extremely positive. How it works is I have a group of somewhere between 4 and 8 people, depends on whether it's in my sitting room or my classroom. Sitting room is a particularly lovely venue because you're at my nice cozy warm fire. And so everybody has a journal, and I ask questions and people answer their questions, and then there's some discussion. So if you tend to be a quieter person and you often find that you're shouted down in courses by other people who are always talking, that doesn't happen here. Everybody gets their equal share to talk, or they have the option not to talk as well. So that's all very managed. Over, just to give you an idea, over the 5 weeks, what we do is in week 1 we look at we do Wheel of Life, so that we have a starting point, and you've got a measure of how you're feeling about yourself and your life before you start. And we look at that again on week 5, and it's amazing how already within 5 short weeks people already can notice so much improvement in their lives and feel much more empowered in what they're doing. So week 1 is the Wheel of Life, and then we look at abundance in all areas of your life, not just in terms of money, but in terms of all the different aspects of your life. In week 2 then we look at relationship and relationship patterns, and we look at a very powerful exercise to change your vibe, because it's only the dogs that you're afraid of that bark at you. So when you change your vibe, the dynamics in your relationship change as well, and that is very powerful. And people love it. It's amazing the outcomes from that. So then in week 3, it's all about what do you want to be when you grow up. You know, I'm 51 at this stage, and I still have a lot of dreams, a lot of things I want to achieve, and I'm not sure I ever really want to grow up at all, to be honest. But you know, it's never too late to live your dreams. My youngest client ever for this course was 18, and she was doing her Leaving Cert, which is the equivalent of the A-levels in Ireland, and that was the level she was at. And then my most wise client for the Jumpstart was about 73 at the time. She's up close to nearly 80 at this stage now, and still a very good friend, etc. So so week 3 is all about remembering your dreams, because inside yourself, when you were young, you always knew what you really wanted to be and what you really wanted to do, and it's never too late to get back on track to do that again. So week 4 then is a really lovely session, and that is having you know looked at all the information that you've used in the first 3 weeks, and that now that you're more clear on your dreams, we then do what I call a treasure map, what many people call a vision board, and we cut out all the pictures of all the things you want to achieve, because now we're going to get into the whole process of really using our very powerful minds to create the lives we want to live. And then in week 5 we draw the whole thing together in a very powerful positive exercise to finish off. And I absolutely love this course, because you find over the 5 weeks, like, the transformation is absolutely amazing in people. So there are a whole load of testimonials, and I'll have a link below for you on this video. But just to give you an idea, this is definitely a course for everyone. I highly recommend it. In fact, it should be built into our educational system. In terms of personal development and learning about oneself, Jumpstart is way up there with the best. Maria's energy and unfailing encouragement make it easy to open up and be honest with yourself. Let me see what else is here. I don't want to be giving out all these, blowing my own trumpet a bit here. It's like, whoa, it's not something you do when you're Irish, really, is it? Maria is inspiring, challenging, and intuitive. Jumpstart is fun, uplifting, inspiring, encouraging, and one of the most enjoyable courses I have ever attended. And then somebody else has written, thank you, Maria, you gave me the jumpstart I needed to move forward in myself and in my life. And so they're just a flavour of some of the testimonials. And what I really love is you don't know what you're missing until you do Jumpstart. So I am going to have a few more videos up about this over the coming weeks. And I will be posting information on when the next Jumpstart classes are starting. So I hope to see you in another video, and maybe even see you at one of my courses, or even if you're international, and I do plan on giving Jumpstart internationally in the future. But if you're international and you want to book a one-to-one session, you can also do so by contacting me on my email. That's maria@inspiraction.ie, and I will have my email address underneath this video. Lovely to have you on board, and look forward to getting to know you better in the future. Take care. Bye.